Hello and welcome back to another episode of Unfulfilled with Denise and
Denise,
today's episode is
what is your fetish? We have a special guest today joining us. His name is Junkie Media, and he will be joining us shortly. So, Denise, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Denise. How are you?
I am great, can't complain. Yeah, we're just gonna be talking about what is your fetish? I'm just trying to see, what some of the weirdest things, or I would say the freakiest things that people do in the bedroom or outside the bedroom.
Okay. So for those who don't know, Denise, what is a fetish?
Something that you really enjoy doing, but a fetish could be really anything, I believe. Sometimes, everybody has different fetishes, or something that they just really like and they just can't, not do. You know what I'm saying? They, like some people like smelling bleach or something. It might be a fetish for them that they just like it. They like it on their skin and stuff like that. Some people have fetishes where they eat part of beds and stuff. I heard a lot of things in that type of sense. But we more on the sexual side right now. So like, what is your fetish in your bedroom? What is it something that you like and you desire, but just might not be
the everyday ideal thing to the next person.
Exactly.
Okay.
I would say, so I would say that that could be some of the things. What do you think?
Do I have a fetish? I don't think I have a fetish. I think I'm just a little kinky with a little light choke. I like that sometimes. But
okay,
that's about it. I don't think I really have a fetish. When I think of a fetish, I think of, and here's our guest. Well, how you doing, Junkie Media?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing
that is great. We just get started on, talking about, some fetishes and what we think is a fetish. We're gonna ask you, what do you think a fetish is, Junkie Media?
I think in terms of fetishes overall, I would say fetishes are something. It can be an object or it can be part of the human anatomy where you just have a strong sexual arousal by looking and feeling it or smelling it too.
And I was gonna say, it might not necessarily be arousal, like a sexual arousal, but it just might be something that you really enjoy and you feel like you have to have it. Like I was saying, some people like bleach, and some people like eating mattress pieces and stuff. And, you see a lot of people with these little, they call them weird, but I would just say things that they enjoy, different. Yeah, and that's what they like. So, yeah. So we already pretty much know what yours is because your name is Feet Junkie. So can you give us a little bit more detail on what is this all about, Feet Junkie Media?
Feet Junkies is something I came up with because I always liked feet from the time I was a child, 6 and 7, all the way until my adulthood, and almost 40 years old. I enjoy beautiful feet on women.
Okay. So what about the feet? You say you like beautiful feet. What draws you to feet?
What draws me to feet? I would say it can be, the toes. It can be the heels. I noticed that I like thicker, meaty, curvy feet. And I like them bigger, like over like size 9 and up, even if it's smaller than a size 9. But I prefer bigger feet.
Okay.
So you prefer women to have big feet, huh?
Yes.
And is it a specific reason why you like it? Is it what the way that it feels, or the more work you have to do because it's bigger? What makes you trick off on it?
I think it's a combination of the look and the feel more the love. It's like basically I can't speak for all footmen. Some guys like smaller feet. Me, it's like seeing the equivalent of a big booty, big titties. When I look at bigger feet on women.
Mm-hmm. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because everybody how they some people like, you know, big. They have to have a big booty girl, or some men just like to have big breast women. You know, you gotta have a big ass titties, and some, you know, actually a fetish is some men just like big nipples. I've heard a lot of guys talk about they don't care what size the titties is as long as they have big nipples.
Yeah.
This is it.
And you know, so you know, I thought that, you know, if your titties were small, you got small nipples, but I guess you can have big nipples small. And you know, I ain't know. Just know how mine looks. Shit.
It could be like even if a woman has smaller feet, my kryptonite is the longer toes, the long fingers. And I mean the big toe, but it can also be the other toes, all the way down to the next.
You like for the feet to like be caressed on your skin. You like how it feels skin to skin, or you just like feet. Period.
It's combination, but I like it. Looking at it, I get, especially in the summertime, especially when it's warm, especially when I'm seeing slide sandals. I like women wearing slides, the flip flops. It don't have to be a expensive shoe or an elegant shoe. It can just be simple flip flops. It can be slides. I'm drawing the slides, especially from my experience. Feet be all sweaty a lot of times, be all moist, got that flavor, got that smell sometimes.
So you like a little.
And that's the next thing I was gonna say. Hygiene with the feet. You know, do you make sure that they do their feet right around you so you'll know that they're fresh and clean, or do as soon as they take the shoes off, you on their toes and you're licking them and stuff?
I'm more. It's like fresh out the shoe. Normally I'm assuming that it's just. Now, if she was just walking on the ground and all that stuff, probably no. Or through the grass, probably no. You know, I have made exceptions because my lust was so strong.
Since his lust was so strong.
Yeah.
Okay. So Denise, would you like for someone that you're dealing with to be have a foot fetish?
No, you can give me a good foot massage, and that's about as far as it can go. Because, you know, if they know what they're doing, they can hit that point where you can have that orgasm. But nah.
Well, shit, what's wrong with that? Hell, if you give me an orgasm touching my feet, shit.
I like it to the point where you give me a massage, and if you hit that point, I'm really enjoying it. But you ain't just gotta touch my toes. Like, no, I don't want them in your mouth. I don't know. A little nice massage here and there, that's fine. But no, you ain't gotta be on my toes all the time.
Now I have had my toes licked a long time ago, but I'm not for it. I'm not gonna say I would never do it, but I really don't have the desire for it because I'm very ticklish, and like I said, I would hate to kick that person or something in that time because of my reaction off of it. And you know, we could have been having a good time, but then I done, you know, busted his lip. Right. And you know, all the sex is gone. That shit, you know, I done fucked him up now. So I don't want to do something that's going to turn off that time. You know, that's that little moment we got going on. But if you know the pressure points in that foot, and you know what to do, I probably won't be kicking you because I'll be too busy wetting up the sheets. How about that?
Okay. Oh.
Well, you come to the right guy. I'll let you know when I'm in town.
He said he take this act on the road.
So you know what you doing is what you're trying to say, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay. So do you?
So that means okay. Now my question is this: do you get yours when you doing these nice old feet sucks and massages and playing with the toes and stuff. Do you get yours off? What do they have to do for you to get you to be able to nut off of that?
I would say more times than not, I have to touch him, massage him, actually smell him, get that scent, taste, lick him, suck her toes. Now, when I start sucking her toes, yes, her arches, and then I'm like nibbling and sucking on her soles and biting on the heel, nibbling gently. I'm not biting hard, but just that big meat. If she got that big meaty heel, I like some BBW feet. A lot of BBW feet. Yeah,
so you would nut off of that?
All turned on. I'll be hard. I'll be almost ready to go all the way when it comes to.
Have you
have
ever
sex? Yeah, it can happen like that.
That's an interesting thing. So if a woman just can't do her performance, the regular way, because, situations in a woman, she can just go ahead and let you play with her feet and get your kicks off, huh?
Yes. We don't have to have sex right away. I could just, as well, hey, I'll just take the feet. I'll just worship them feet. I'll take a foot job if she's comfortable with that.
Then that was the next question about the foot job. You love getting foot jobs?
Now I do.
Now he does. That sounds like he had a bad experience a time or two.
No, I didn't have a bad experience. I just didn't know how to do it as a man. And most of the women, I meet are what I would call foot virgins. So most of them never really did the whole foot thing. Most of the women I meet never really did it or knew how to have the skills of pleasuring man's penis with her feet, jerking them off. Basically. But now I figured out.
Yeah, because you do got to have a skill for that.
Yeah, and you got to know how to teach as a man. You got to know how to teach it too.
Okay, so let me ask you. What if you have a woman that's okay with you massaging, licking the feet and all of that, and then you get to the point where you want to go all the way, but she don't want to go all the way? Have you had those kind of encounters with women?
I just stuck with the feet. I just did other things or sucked on her. Worshipped her belly, sucked on her titties. I did other stuff basically.
Okay.
Okay. So so I was gonna say, do any other body parts you like to play with when you're doing the feet?
Yeah. I enjoy the legs part. Eating the kitty. No. And
now my question, okay. I got a good one. So you sucking on the toes, you having a good time with the feet and stuff, and then do you just stop sucking on the toes and go straight to the cootie cat, or do you do the cootie cat first and go to the feet, or do you take a break in between and brush your teeth? What you do?
From experience, for me, I start off the feet because that's what really gets me in the mood. Really gets me going is the feet, and working my way up the thighs. I don't have to go to the kitty right away. I can work around it, go to the big belly, suck on the titty, make out.
He said the big belly.
He like the big bellies.
I know that's right. Get that foop out get them foopers out the panties, girl. We living large, y'all. We living large.
So if you ladies listening, he like fupas, he like BBWs, he like to move that out the way. Y'all listening to him?
Yes.
The thing is now I gotta ask little Denise over there. Do you got a fetish, girl?
Do I got a fetish? Now that he said what his fetish was, I think mine is just for kicks and giggles. Like, it ain't no fetish. It's just something I like to do in the bed. But no, I don't really have something that I desire to do or that. No.
Something that you just gotta have all the time, though. No matter what, that person at least has to do that, or you have to be able to do it yourself, or whatever it may be.
No, I don't. No. Do you have one, Victory?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I don't have a fetish myself. I think I have more of an addiction, but not a fetish.
What's addiction?
Okay. Well, you know me, you know what I'm saying? I love talking about sex, seeing sex, hearing sex, you name sex, I got sex. Okay. Sex is gonna be, if I ever had another child, that ain't happening. But if I had another one, I'd probably name them sex. Shit.
Wow.
Because that's all I think about. So I would say just an addiction to it. But other than that, no, I don't have a fetish. It's not something that I would say that I have to do or that I want, all the time or something like that. As
Right.
far as sexually goes, I don't even think I got a regular fetish. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I mean, I like
yeah.
the smell of clean linen, but that's no, not a fetish.
You said what?
I like the smell of clean linen, but
Okay.
that's not the fetish.
Yeah.
Uh,
That can be considered a fetish too. I mean, yeah, I love the smell of certain things too and stuff. Yeah, because I
But
would
if we
say,
talking about sex, but I don't think I have a sexual
it don't
fetish.
necessarily have to be sexual neither, though. If it's a fetish, I mean, it's a fetish. Some people like to have sex and chew gum at the same damn time.
What?
People got all type of little different unique things that they do. I haven't found mine yet, but when I find y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know up on the
I'm sure
Denise and
gonna
Denise
let them
Unfulfilled
know when I
podcast.
find mad, cause I ain't got one. Yeah, I ain't got one.
Yeah. So I will say this much, Feet Junkie. You seem like you're very interesting, and you definitely seem like you can please a woman. If these ladies out here want to try their luck and get their feet done and see how it is, he does have a great IG page and a YouTube page, and y'all can see if y'all even interested in it. I heard the guy travel, so hey,
He taking
Yep.
on the
you
road.
know.
So, Feet Junkie, won't you give them your Instagram information and how they can reach you?
My Instagram is Feet Junkies 2022. No spaces. That's my Instagram. And my backup Instagram page is Foot Patrol _Sniper Candidates.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys can spell. If not, just Google it. You'll find it. But yeah, he also does have his IG, and your IG is what's your IG again?
Feet Junkies Media 2022. And my backup one is Foot Patrol _Sniper Candidates.
Okay, y'all, so y'all can find that on IG or YouTube. So once you figure out one, you'll figure out them all. So that's a good thing. So if anybody's interested in trying to see what is the kicks about getting your feet done like that, maybe you look at some clips and maybe you'll see if you're interested. Like I said, for me, I guess because it is some pointers, we have some pressure points down there. If you know where to hit them at and you got to be quick though with it, because my feet, when I say I'm ticklish, I'm very ticklish. So you better hit something right, because when I start moving them legs, you better make sure you ready.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You're probably lady 30 something, mid 30 something, probably over. I know it's over 30 times.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Has a woman ever had an orgasm with you playing with her feet?
Yes. I mean, it was. I remember. Yes, I had. I mean, just playing before this. I remember when I was interning for Disney, and this was back in 2010. It was the summer, and these. So basically, it was a British brunette. So it was my birthday. So I was just chilling at the pool. And I just, first she didn't want me to touch her feet, but the minute I started just touching, fondling, or even just touching the pressure points, this is before I actually read and researched more about reflexology and massage therapy, foot massage therapy. Then I noticed she started moaning, and I think I can see her kind of in a subtle way touching herself.
Oh, you turned on.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I guess if you think about it, anytime a man is actually caressing you, sucking on you, licking on you, the hell it is, you gonna feel something.
You eating.
Unless he just don't know what he doing. Unless he just slurping or some shit, you don't know what he doing. But any type of touch by a man, and most men are very gentle, but when it come down to loving a woman, sexually and stuff and pleasing, I think that I think you can probably really get your kicks off with that. I don't know. I might have to try that again. I mean, I've like I said, I've done tried a lot of things at least once and stuff. I have feet in my mouth before. Shit, it ain't do nothing for me. That's probably why I never do it again.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
And I done had feet in somebody else's mouth. So, but it's just, but like I said, maybe it was the person. Sometimes, you like you said, you actually reading on it, you learning about the feet. So you're doing more. It's just more to it than just doing something, you know what I'm saying? Just putting your mouth on it and licking on it and stuff. You actually learning about the feet and learning what works for the feet, how to massage it, how to take care of them and stuff. It's just like with sex. A lot of people think that sex is just, just put it in, or get on top and ride or do this and that. It is so much more to it. If you just it's good to educate yourself more if you really want to be pleased and if you want to please and you want to be pleased. You know what I'm saying? You have to get educated on sex and stuff too. It's just not all about just getting on somebody humping and fucking like you did when you was, a teenager. So much different now,
Exactly.
But like I said, it sounds pretty interesting though. Feet Junkie, I will say this much: I would never knock it because you don't knock nothing that you don't know about, or if you haven't really experienced it in depth, So definitely might end up considering trying it. Shit, I guess sucking toes.
Definitely, if I come out your way, I definitely would love to give you the experience.
Hey, sucking a toe don't make you a hoe. I might try it out. I mean, I guess you could say shit, it ain't cheating.
Yeah.
Baby, what you say? I just let them suck on my feet, baby. He ain't do nothing. Shit, but I guess if you got them pennies with, I think you might have had cheated. Ooh, yeah, but definitely, I definitely appreciate you, man. Kind of giving us a little bit of, deep information about being a feet junkie. I definitely have you on that, and I definitely have you out. And I clicked on them videos and checked them out and stuff. They do look, if people are interested, I guarantee you, they probably get that shit on speed dial for them to check it out and get their works on, and they kicks. Because I'd be like,
okay.
And all the other little things. I'll be checking them little clips out. So I know the people who got a fetish, they definitely gonna be on there checking you out.
Definitely.
For sure.
But yeah. So anything else, Lil Denise, do you wanna add?
No. Anything else you gotta add, Feet Junkie?
Anything else, Feet Junkie?
No, nothing at all. Nothing. I'm good.
Well, with that being said, this has been another great episode of Denise and
Denise.
And until next time, you can catch us on Instagram at Denise_and_Denise with a 3 and not an E. Until next time, we are out. Deuces.
All right. Deuces. Thank you again, Feet Junkie. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
All right.
Take care.